So we have looked at how to introduce your topic and then how to best organize and present your information to an audience. So the last thing we need to look at is how to wrap everything up. Let's take a look at your conclusion and how best to put a bow on the speech that you have just presented. So the first thing you want to do is provide a quick summary of what you've just gone over. Now, there's no need to give the entire speech again. Just quickly remind your audience of the major ideas you've gone over. What are some of the things you want them to remember from the speech? In each of these videos, the last thing I leave you all with is a review slide with all the points that we have just gone over summarized. So that would be an example of a summary. And the last thing that you want to include in your speech is what we would call your final clincher. These are the final words you want to leave your audience with. It's very similar to the attention getter that we used way back at the beginning of the speech. So you might want to look at those examples, things like asking questions, making references, making a startling statement, giving a quotation, telling a story. You see how you might like to end your speech. You want to try to end your speech with a little bit more punch than you began it. The attention getter is to get the person into the speech. The final clincher is to leave them with something to think about. What you decide to use as your final clincher will depend a lot on the final impression you want to leave on your audience. So if your topic is more entertaining and lighthearted, you're doing an informative speech, you're doing a review, something of that nature, then it would be appropriate to end with a joke or a clever turn of phrase or something to that effect. But if your topic is more serious, then ending with an important fact you want to highlight or a quote that sums up your position. In short, what is the final impression that you want to leave your audience with about your topic? Statistics show that people remember the endings of things more than the beginnings. This is why Broadway musicals put the most memorable song towards the end of the show. So there you have it. Fairly standard ending. In comparison to all the different parts that we saw in the introduction and the body. Only two things to think of here. The summary, which will be very easy. You just run back over your main areas of analysis one more time. And that final clincher, that final thought that you want to leave the audience with.